What's up, Level 2 Ninjas? Welcome to your new week of classes and curriculum. I have Ms. Riley here to help me demonstrate our first technique, which is going to be blocking our roundhouse kicks. And we're going to do that low, we're going to do that middle, and we're going to do that up towards the head. So check out Riley here. We're going to get into our fighting stance. Now, as the person that's throwing the kicks, I'm going to help her out by just tapping the leg that I'm going to kick with, so there's no guessing, and she can actually practice this really well. So Riley's in her fighting stance. She's ready for my roundhouse kick. I'm going to throw it here nice and low, and she's going to block it with a leg check. And then I'm going to come back to my fighting stance. I'm going to throw one up a little bit higher. She's going to block it with her arm and her leg together. And then I'm going to throw one more up towards her head, and she's going to block it with her forearm. Awesome. Very good. Thank you, Riley. All right, so now let's do these together, everybody. The first thing you need to know is how to check a kick or a roundhouse kick. And all you're doing for the checking of a kick is bringing your knee up in front, like it's coming into a chamber. You want to pull your toes up when you do that as well, but you want to be right here in your fighting stance, just with that knee raised. That way, when they go to kick you, they're going to end up hitting your leg, like your shin, and not necessarily your thigh, where it would really hurt to get kicked. If you've never been kicked there, it's not fun. So you want to make sure you have good leg checks. And all you're doing for the leg check is popping that knee up. Boom, right up, so they end up kicking you in the shin and not in that soft part of your leg. So that's the first part. That's the low roundhouse kick. Anything that is waist high or lower, you're going to be doing a leg check. Now, the second one, towards the middle, anything that's between your shoulders and your hips. It's a little bit more challenging to block. You're going to use your leg check, and you're going to take your hand from your fighting stance. You're going to kind of drop them together. You're going to squeeze them together so that they would hit you in the arm or the leg. So from your fighting stance, all you're doing is driving that knee up and bringing your elbow down. And you can do that on both sides. Doesn't matter which leg they're kicking with. It's the same technique for both. Just make sure that everything here is tight. You don't want to just like flop it together, because then it's going to hurt to get hit. Now let's go over the head kick. Somebody's got really flexible legs, they can kick up high. All we're going to be doing for that is using our arm. And it's one of our 360 blocks that we're going to use. It's going to be this one right here where we're kind of slanted. So that way, if they come and kick through, their leg's going to go above my head and not into my head. So all I'm doing for this one is putting my block up right here. Depending on how high they're kicking, you may need to have your arm in a little closer. That all depends on your opponent. But for high blocks, you're just going to be locking that arm out in your 360 defense. So now I'm going to have Riley come on back out, and we're going to demonstrate these again. If you have a partner to work with, you can do them with them now. We're going to get into our fighting stance. We're going to do 3 low, 3 middle, 3 high. And then we're going to switch our feet and do it on the other side. So from your fighting stance, face your opponent and get ready to block those kicks. 1, back to your fighting stance. 2, we got 3. Now we're going to bring it up to the middle. 1, 2, 3. And now the head kicks. 1, 2, and we got 3. I'm going to switch my feet. Now we're going to do it again. 3 low. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Now 3 to the middle. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to go up to the head. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. High five. Good work, Riley. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't have a partner that knows how to throw roundhouse kicks, you don't necessarily need them to even throw an actual roundhouse kick. They can just use their arm and come around like they're doing it. You don't have to have a partner that knows martial arts to still practice these same techniques. See you in the next video. We got one more to go.